So this is a continuation of the earlier video. There we had reached till the point where we were able to distinguish that there are two types of languages, computer languages. One is low level and the other one is high level languages. So low level language is basically, it is understandable by the computer. Okay, so like we are going to talk about another two languages, machine level language and assembly level languages. What are their advantage, disadvantage, and what actually they are. So our machine level language is actually, it's a pattern of zeros and ones. Some people also called it as string of zeros and one. So basically, if this is something, I don't know what I'm writing, what it means in computer language, I don't know what it means to the computer, but all I know that this is correct. This is correct machine language. While if I write something like this, then this is wrong because this number is not included in the computer language, especially machine language. And if we talk about another language, assembly level language, then it is what there are mnemonics. So how do you converse this in assembly language? Basically, you write the instruction and then you write the data. So if you want to tell the computer to add two numbers, 5 and 2, then how are you going to write it in computer language? You're going to simply write add, which is the instruction, and then data. Data is your 5, 2. Now the output of this is going to be 5 plus 2 equal to 7. So computer is going to display 7 on the computer screen. So it's going to display 7. Now we will learn about the advantages and disadvantages of both of them. So as you can see, one disadvantage of machine level language is we cannot remember such a bit pattern for each instruction. Okay, you will get confused first of all in 0, 1, and then it's going to be a lengthy pattern, so you will not be able to remember it. And even if one bit is somehow wrong, this one number is called as one bit. So if any bit is wrong, the code is not going to work and the whole program is going to be not working, and it's very hard to debug. Now suppose I fill this page from here to here with zeros and ones, and I ask you to debug it. What is debugging? Debugging is basically finding the error. So will you be able to find the error? Will you be able to find which is the bit which you have written wrong? No. What is the advantages? Actually, the code runs faster because now you don't need an interpreter. You are conversing to the computer directly. You're talking to the computer directly. There is no one in between. You don't need a translator. In assembly level languages where we were first typing the instruction and the data, it is machine dependent. Like this instruction, okay, it can be add in one platform, it can be addition in another platform, so it will differ actually, and it is machine dependent, and it is very difficult to debug when compared to high level languages. High level languages, what are they? They are more relatable and understandable by humans. Okay, so comparing to them, it is very hard to debug. But if you compare it to the machine level language, which is just consisted of zeros and ones, then it is a lot easier to debug this. Advantages of assembly level languages: that this language is comparatively easier to read. At least you can read it, you can see the meaning, and you know the meaning. Right now here you don't know the meaning, and hence it can be debugged easily. You know that you are suppose I'm dividing two numbers 5 and 0. You know that this is wrong because 5 cannot be divided by 0. It is wrong, so you can debug it. Light and easy codes can be successfully constructed out of it. It is not a very heavy language. It is comparatively easier and better. Then we come to high level languages. So high level languages, they are, again as I said, they are more understandable to humans. Okay. I am not saying that you write sentences and then you converse with the computer. You write this language in English. For example, we talk about C, C++, or Java, or Python, or PHP, or maybe C hash, or maybe R programming. All these are written in English with some set of rules. Okay, there are some rules. Okay, like in English we have rules there are ways to construct sentences. The same way there are in rules to construct what? Instructions. Right? And these rules are also called, can be also called as syntaxes. Syntaxes. So if this is wrong, again there will be error in the program. So, but they are still comparatively easier. All these languages, they have a specific purpose, and their advantage is that they are easy to write, debugging is easy, and they are written in your languages, right? It is written in your language. Also, but there is one disadvantage. First of it, execution becomes slower, and we know why. Okay, because the conservation time of high level language to machine level language is longer than conversion from assembly level language to machine level language. So it's going to take more time, and hence execution becomes slower. Also, it is called as third generation language, and now we also have fourth generation languages which have less syntaxes, and it's easier to write them. You don't need to remember much again, but as we proceed with the ease of writing, we somehow are making our codes slower and slower. So this is about languages and type of languages. I hope you like my video, and please like and subscribe.